These are just completely out of context, whatever memes. Some of these go as far back as like January. I haven't gone through my Twitter bookmarks in like forever. Okay, so let's begin. All right, Twitter memes. Hahas I found on sex.com.
Nah, you're not going nowhere, bro.
Nah, take me back.
So, you order said I should get a white one. We finally have a white one, and he's not going nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying?
I have a question. What's the alarming thing about this? It's not the fact that this is a dumb skit or anything. What is the alarming part of this? Part 56. That's the confusion here that I have. That's my question. Is part 56? Is this in the UK? Yeah. All right.
You have two options. You end stream and we discuss this, or I leave. Which one?
What do you think, chat?
That.
Twitch streamer has his chat decide whether or not he should break up with his girlfriend. End stream or I'm leaving. I would run a poll. I would run a poll. I wanted to make a quick apology. Last night, I referred to President Bukele of El Salvador as President Bukake. This was the fault of spell check. When you type a word a lot, spell check will start to change words that are close to it. I will be complaining to Apple. So when you use a word over and over again, it starts to be sort of banked in the database of your phone's predictive text. So that's why it auto-corrected this. This is real. This isn't a satire. Don't ignore the community note saying that this is satire. This is real. Here we have middle-class white people complaining. I inherited my parents' house. Now I'm classed as a second home owner. So this is really bad because when you own two homes, you have to like, you know, pay more capital gains tax or something on it. Basically, it's just like a big like, you know, cost sink and stuff like that. Being a landlord is a really hard job. You know, it's very hard out there. It's very tough to own multiple properties and assets. I love the caption on this. That's because you own two houses. That's this is an article. I inherited my parents' house. Now I'm classed as second homeowner. That's because you own two houses. That's because you have a second home. You have two houses. It's yep. It's tough out there for middle class people. You know. I'm gonna skip this one, but it's very good.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
Yeah. 5 adults versus 1 secret baby.
Number 4, what is your name and how old are you?
My name's Mimi. I'm 6.
Okay. Now we cooking.
Not yet.
Now we cooking. No?
Oh, that's tough.
Hold on. Okay, let's go one at a time.
No.
Herm.
I'm gonna go with, it sounds like a older black lady.
Oh.
I don't know why I've saved the morning routine here, but this thing is now at 777 million views. Just some guy just doing nothing for 4 hours. Man, if you haven't seen this, it's just so entertaining. I can't believe like we're what 750 million. Wait, what is a billion? Is it 1,000 million? It's not 100 million, is it? A billion is isn't a billion a million million? I don't know. Whatever. Numbers hard. Math. Do not math. All right. Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, we gotta do a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh. Right, just the tiniest little modicum of Yu-Gi-Oh. This is the average combo player's end board here. So you see they have Sylvie, SP, 3 back row, the Centurion combos here. Oh, chain droplet to 4 spells, chain called by, to the negate of Sylvie. Chain SP, chain phalanx. Oh, this is very smart. They're banishing their own cards to reduce the number of sends from droplet so that the droplet doesn't resolve. So the droplet can only negate cards if it's the same number of cards that are on the field. So if you send 3 for droplet and there's 2 cards remaining, you negate nothing. Alright, so these are still live, but I guess it kind of already did its job, so I mean that's the most important part here. Ngage resolves here. We're adding Widow Anchor. Doro, Monster Kado, that's a very good draw. We got 7th Ascension. Special summon out the Primera. We still have to deal with the field spell. Kagari. Target Ngage. Diabell, send a toy. Special summon, Chain Widow Anchor, negate. Are we stealing? I don't think we steal just yet, do we? Yeah, looks like we're negating or we're not taking yet because we want the zone open for our Ngage. Toy Soldier. Brings itself back, resolution. Let's go. Ngage. Searching for. Afterburner. Doro. Insane top deck. Insane top deck. Afterburner pop. Hit the last back row. Gonna go link up into who we making here. Shizuku. All art. That goes so unnecessarily hard, by the way. 7th Ascension. Banish. Discard, rank up. Silent Honor, Shark, Dark. Let's go. Normal Summon Buzzsaw. Special Crystal. Adding... Wait, is that Crystal? I think this one's Crystal. Japanese names, you know. Buzzsaw summon another game here. We just Pendulum summon 4 fish here. Suck the fusion. Overlay. We've got the Kraken. Release him. What's the second rank 4 we're making here? Agna 0. Pop in a draw. Destroy, draw, talents. Beautiful. Sometimes Striker is a little bit cringe, but you can't say it isn't somewhat satisfying to see. Just activating power spell into power spell into power spell and just clearing up everything into a full, like, what was that? Every zone occupied, field spell, extra deck, 10 and 10, 5 and 5. Beautiful. Alright, we got some history memes.
Sorry for what my ancestors did. No, we did not commit any war crimes. My grandfather was a war criminal.
Sometimes you just gotta embrace it, I guess. I don't know. GG asterisk 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 ERS. What did he say? What did he say? Let's have a look. GG shitters. Oh.
Oh, wait, that looks really bad, bro. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's what I get for talking shit, bro. Oh my god, dog.
Banned. What the hell is a Celestial too? Is that like... Is this like the Grandmaster or something of Valorant? Is this even Valorant? I don't play this game. The 4 stages of realization. I don't watch this guy, but he seems very funny. These like AI poops of these things are insane, by the way.
When what? What time period? Time period of what? The time period when they were communists. Spain don't think they were ever communist. Why? Are you kidding me? For successful communist societies, you said Spain, then you said Spain aren't communist. Yeah! Not sure what any of your points were, but alright, I wasn't making any Spain was never communist. What's so hard to understand about that? Learn history, mate. You fucking learn history. Go to the store today, and you will see that you brought up style.
But my god, why is it a musical? Because these things are so stupid but dumb, man. Like, they're so addicting. The Department of Education in America, I think, has been dismantled or something by Doge. I don't know what's going on over there. But long live Elon. He's very smart.
Yeah, can the mirror see my head moving?
Yeah.
How does the mirror know what I'm doing if I've got it covered?
The mirror is inanimate. It don't know nothing.
How can you see what my head is doing on the other side if I've got this up in front of me?
Because I can see your reflection.
How does the mirror know what I'm doing on the other side?
The mirror doesn't know what you're doing.
Is it showing what I'm doing on the other side?
I think there's a camera in the mirror.
Can you see me
Low-key, the kid might be dumber. There's a camera.
on the other side of this mirror?
I can.
But how?
To be fair, at least you can teach children, right? I don't know if you can teach someone this old, right? Like, once you get to a certain age, like, I think you just have to accept, like, they're not learning anything new.
Can you see it if this thing is up in front of me?
It's called a reflection.
How? I'm covered. How can the mirror show it?
You're covering your part, but I can see on the outside. I can see the other part. So I can see stuff that you can't see.
So is that how the mirror is showing?
I don't know what you're
talking. This is satire, right? This has to be satire. This is old, but man, these tariffs are just so funny. Canada makes deal with Trump by agreeing to do something that they were already doing. Art of the deal. I don't know what's going on over there. It should not have taken him all of that brain power to draw this.
And stuff at times today, did JT. There's more and more thought going into these, aren't there?
What is that? What is that? Like, what is that? Like, he really tried. Phantom pain.
Wow. I actually remember they asked to scan my like underneath my feet for a reference when I was at Kojima production.
Based Kojima. Maybe this is why Konami fired him, right? That's that has to be why they fired him.
Girls, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had no sleep, and I'm working till 10 tonight.
Happiest Tesco employee.
And I feel like killing myself. Hello, yes, I can show you where this is. Aisle 22. Why don't you look at what it says on the fucking board instead of asking me what aisle butter is in?
Why did she spit? I used to work retail, and not being able to just open your eyes and look, you know. I don't know if I would get that mad over it. Isn't that her job? Kinda, you know.
Dinner choose bread over the key. If you know dinner choose bread over.
Why did the prisoner choose bread over the key? This thing was kind of cut off at the start.
Dinner choose bread over the key. If you know the answer, you're a philosopher. It's a metaphor for the fact that we often choose temporary.
Because bread tastes better than key.
Me in hell explaining Halo lore to a medieval peasant who is executed for stealing an apple in 1356. Truth, Nick, truth. Okay. This is like 4 months worth of saved up memes. And honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I need to go on the internet more, right? I think that's just the problem here. I need to just go online more often. But anyway, that's this week's episode of Funny Memes I Found Online.